Hello, Gems. My name is Bushnell. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you stay long enough to subscribe. I talk about femininity, personal development, and mindset. If you're already part of the tribe, welcome back. Sometimes we don't feel feminine, no matter how much we dress pretty or the videos or podcasts we watch and listen to, we still just don't feel feminine. So today let's talk about unblocking your feminine energy. And this is the time you get your notebook, your pen, you get comfortable, something to drink, and let's talk about this. So your feminine energy could be blocked because of many things like where you work, where you live, you're not feeling safe, you're providing for yourself, life needs you to be tough or something like that, or trauma and past events. So I'm going to share with you 6 pointers on how to unblock your feminine energy. And the first one is the presence of God. I don't know what you could be going through right now, but there's nothing God cannot do. And how I personally linked into this so that I can unblock my feminine energy when I felt it was blocked is when I understood that God is my refuge. In Psalms, we see the psalmist mentions that God is my refuge. I believe in Psalms 46, there's a beautiful passage there where he says, that God is my refuge. I am safe with God. There's so many verses that say, in the shadow of your wings, I am safe. And the thing is, in the presence of God, you will feel safe. And how are you in the presence of God? Meditating on his word, talking to him in prayer, reading his word, praying. Being in his presence is when you'll feel safe, when you have that knowing that God got you and that he has your back and he'll protect you and his promises are true and real in your life. The second point is something from Princess Diana.
Because I do things differently, because I don't go by a rule book, because I lead from the heart, not the head.
That interview by Princess Diana, we learn so much. One, it's be open to change. Don't just be so following the rule book, do how it's been done. Be open to change, create something new. Be free, be open to new ideas. Don't just be stuck with the old mindset of how things were done. And also, don't be like men who are logic and operate from the head. Instead, operate from your heart, which is more feminine. Listen to your heart. Oh my goodness, that's where the energy of femininity just flows from. It goes with the flow, and that's from the heart. The third thing is add softness to your life. I have a blog that I've written about this and it goes in detail, so read up that blog. And it includes skincare, clothes, wearing the beautiful materials and beautiful colors like chiffon, pink, and also just slow living. And slow living is just embracing living a chill life where you don't want to be in a hurry. So that includes managing your time well, that includes being in the present moment, not just living in the past or the future. Items that you can include to be more soft is like scented candles, music in the background. There's just so much, and I feel my article on my blog will explain this even further. The link will be on the description box. The fourth thing is question old beliefs. So here we have reflect on how I love to reflect every month. I love to reflect what I did wrong last month, what I can do better. Even morning, sometimes I reflect on what can I do better this morning. And what helps me reflect is journaling. I love to journal, just putting my thoughts on paper. It brings it to life and I'm able to handle it properly. Also having journal prompts, I have them on my blog as well. You can download them for free. Journal prompts that can help you start any new chapter, be it a new day, a new week, or even a new year or a new month as well. That is definitely the journal prompts for you. check them out. Also, in questioning old beliefs, it needs you to healing your inner child, healing the past traumas that you went through. If your inner child is wounded, it's going to be very hard to embrace your feminine energy, because that playfulness that the inner child brings is very, very feminine. And if you're blocking that bit of you, you're blocking a really huge part that is also very attractive to men. The fifth point is stop obsessing and over controlling. Women who love control, these boss babe women, end up dating feminine men, and if they ever get masculine men, they are repellents. These are women who are also not trusting on God, because if you trust God, you'll understand that you're gonna have to let God take the wheel. So this is very masculine, and this is very that such women have so much worry, such women have so much anxiety, such women take on a lot of load. Instead of giving the burdens to Christ, instead of letting the masculine help, such women find it so hard to ask for help. And so stop obsessing and over controlling. Stop even obsessing about your future. Live in the now and believe that what you're doing now will be very impactful for your future. The final point is pursue guilt-free pleasures. So this includes buying something nice for yourself or going out. So what you can do is save for this, budget for this, so that you don't feel bad that you spent your transport money to work or for school, or your utilities stuff, or that you'll have to enter debt. I know this for sure. I went into debt just because I wanted to go out in a certain month, and I promised I'll never do that again. Also, resting is key. Sometimes, like, this hustle culture has made women think that resting is wrong, or that taking breaks and just going to the spa, watching your favorite movie is awful. You can still you can't work on your fullest potential if you don't rest. Even Jeff Bezos says there's importance of taking rest and sleeping between 7 to 8 hours. So you resting, and it can be different for you. Maybe it's taking a nap, ensuring you sleep early and wake up on time because you slept early, and all those things. So it's just a lot. For others, it's taking a break from work, taking a break from people, taking a break from social media, and just resting. And I talk about this also in my article of being soft. So I hope these tips help you unblock your feminine energy. I know for sure being in the presence of God and all these other tips will help. Let me know what other thing you'd love for me to talk about on the comments. Love you. Ciao.
You say it's hard to tell